they're going to show you uppercuts, both the right and the left. Now, again, similar to the hooks, they carry the same type of attributes are required to deliver them. They have the same basic demands. What you're looking for, again, is to drop your weight and send the technique through the center line. So right through the center line, you've got to turn your weight, your body off the center line, then back through the center line. Back up through the center line. Now, have a wee look. One of the things that happen lots of times, and I have seen it myself many times with students, is that they drop their hand too far when delivering the uppercuts. And it seems to happen on both hands. Sometimes, depends on the individual, but sometimes more on one than the other, but this is a common thing, where the hand drops to deliver the uppercut, where it drops to deliver the uppercut. Now, okay, I can see why people do it and why they want to do it, because they feel that they're getting more momentum. They're trying to get power into the hip through momentum, but again, that's separating your guard and attack, and that's not what we want to do. We want to keep our defense and attack together. So, from here, slip your body, and then drive through. Straight into the center line, bring up through. Have a look. Slip. Straight through. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to send it from there. It's kind of like that bow and arrow effect where you're pulling on the bow until it gets taut and then letting it go. Same idea here. This is where the coil comes in, and then you spring load it and deliver. Spring load it and deliver. All the time keeping in mind that you don't want to be doing this. See, I'll show you. See with this hand going, flying out into the air. Certainly, when you're training, if you're training away and you're getting tired, and certainly when fatigue sets in, a lot of these things will fall away a little bit, but that's not what's happening here. We're training to try and put these things in good so that it becomes natural. That's what training is. It's the repetition of something that you believe to be beneficial, and hopefully to the point where you get to keep it without having to give it too much conscious thought. That means then you've trained it in. And that's why you have to give it some conscious thought while you're training, in order that whenever you start to step it up, step up the speed, step up the impact, or so on and so forth, or step up the coordination that's required to deliver different techniques, you don't have to give so much thought to it. It's already been trained in. But it doesn't go in itself, you have to give some thought to it. So let's look at the uppercuts again. Now this is a similar delivery to what was sometimes referred to as a shovel hook, which is kind of halfway between a hook and an uppercut. And it kind of goes in on this direction here, a 45-degree angle. It gets its name from, if you were shoveling like this is where the handle is here, like this, and then shoveling it onto the back of a truck or something. Watch the direction this hand goes in. It moves like that, see? So that's where the name comes from. So I like to do that one too, but the delivery is similar to the uppercut. Just send it through. It's a lower technique, so it's lower in the body by and large, so it leaves face, travels in. There's the uppercuts. And the shovel hook. I'll mix them up. uppercuts.